Hello and welcome, sir. As is tradition, the intro must play on. That's a brief preview of what's gonna happen. This bit's not gonna happen, with the possible exception of miniguns.
Warning. Warning. UFO detected.
You have to start a new run of the game with the intro. It just has to be done. Anyway, so this is going to be XCOM, UFO Enemy Unknown, whatever you want to call it, on Open XCOM, and the plan is going to be... I know, it just has to be played. It just has to be. Start of any new run. So the plan is going to be, we are going to basically run a human technology only with two specific exceptions. Exception 1 is going to be for alien containment, which I don't actually know if we need aliens for that, but I think, technically speaking, you can't research it until aliens actually appear and you have corpses. And secondly, it's going to be the technology required to get an Avenger, but only in the specific case of using the Avenger to get to Cydonia, and that's a long way off. So basically, we're limited to laser weapons as our optimal thing, and we do have a few things to help us in that regard. I don't actually know if it's here or it's in the mods menu. That's in the mods menu. So in the mods menu, we are using a few XCOM utils tricks here. So aliens will pick up weapons. This is something that I had on during the final mod pack. Basically, unconscious enemies are not useless. If they get up, they can pick up guns and they can start firing back. So we have to be really careful with unconscious people. Sonic line of fire we're going to keep on because that's the only thing that's really giving me an advantage, is that I can't just be ethereal to death from long range. It's going to be hard enough just shooting them to death with their resilience to lasers. We are taking improved high explosives, we're taking improved ground tanks, and we're taking the improved heavy laser. If you feel this is too cheating, this is exactly how I tend to run this game. I am, however, not taking any of the additional starting base upgrades, no upgrades to the Sky Ranger, no upgrades to how psionics work, although I think I did put... that might be in the other menu. It's in the other menu. Options. Advanced. So side strength evaluation will happen after the research has been done, so we'll know who the good psionic soldiers are if we ever get to that point, although, as mentioned, capturing is going to be awkward. Also got aggressive retaliation on, so regardless of what the alien ships are actually doing, if they detect my base, they may come and attack me. They won't be with a lot of troops, but they will do it. They will prioritize attacking the alien base. We will retain any captured targeted aliens, they'll become corpses. Field promotions, so only the soldiers that actually go out and survive missions can get promoted. And a few other bits and pieces. We have sneaky AI, so the AI will try and hide themselves away. I'm used to playing multiplayer games to a certain extent, so I'm used to people doing that. Enhanced soldier sprites, allow psi capture, allow psi strength improvement, yep. Which is normal. Override line of fire nonsense, which is fine, we need to do that. And aliens will bleed to death if they get wounded. So, those are all the steps. Let's start a new game. And I feel that we have to play on Genius, but if the consensus of the thing is... I have bad memories. Quite so. So, Genius or Superhuman? I think we're doomed either way, but those are the only two modes I feel that we can play on at this point. How mean do people want to be to me? I will take the first answer as part of the counselling decision. I think we should flip a coin. I'll have a dice, I don't have a coin flip, however. If you want to trust me on this, that's fine. Maximize the chaos, here we go. Odds, we're going superhuman. Evens, we're going genius. I roll a 9, we're going superhuman. Darn it. Oh, god darn it. Alright, superhuman. Alright, next up. The council needs to determine where we are starting. Now, my traditional starting place would be in the Middle East-ish area, because that covers a lot of Europe. We obviously have the higher sense of things, so this is usually roughly where I'd like to start. Gives us good coverage of most of the major nations, and then the second base we put in America, third base we put in China, and to cover India and the other thing. Indeed, with more lasers. In fact, all the lasers. That's all we're going to have. Lasers. So many lasers. Put it in Liverpool. Got it. About there. I know it's not entirely right, but hey, we'll go with that. Alright. So we are going to defend from Liverpool. As is tradition. Temple of Power. Alright. So I've also not done any base redesigning, and I'm not going to be demolishing base bits to build better bits. That's not what I'm going to do. We are, however, going to... Oh, we do get an entertainment straight away. That's fine. We're going to build one of those. We're going to build a additional living quarters. We're going to build a general stores, and we're going to build a large radar system straight off the bat. Okay, so that'll give us the ability to cover most things off, hopefully. We then need to go to research and begin our very limited tech tree. So, laser weapons to begin. Purchasing. We're going to pick up... No living space, but that's fine. I'm going to go down to 20 scientists, pick up a couple of new soldiers, and we'll name those as and when we need them. Other things we're going to do, we're going to purchase some high explosives. We're going to purchase a lot of high explosives, actually. I'm going to say 30 for now. We're going to sell off a smoke grenade. Oh, no, can't sell from here. We'll also pick up some stun sticks. 10 for now. And I think that will do, at least for the time being. A stealth pistol because it's absolutely worthless. Not this giving us a lot of value back, but hey, might as well do what we can. Sell off the standard smoke grenades. We might as well keep the normal grenades, and I think we'll keep the rest of it for the time being. We have... Why do we only have 2 rifles? I suppose they're all in the... There. I don't know, boy. Equipcraft, Sky Ranger, we'll find out they're actually in here, aren't they? Yeah, there we are. Right, so we're going to up the number of rifles to 8, just so we got enough to cover it. And we're going to take off the pistols and sell those as well. We're also going to... grenades are probably fine. Grenades are probably fine. We'll go with that. I will, however, put on the autocannon and a couple of rockets. Because you never know. Right, manufacturing. Can't manufacture. What else can we purchase and just use up all of our funds on day 1? Well, clearly the Cult of Steve needs to be represented, however we are out of space. So we're going to have to wait until that storage facility is built, but we will add the Cult of Steve back to the mix. Alright. So I believe that is us done for the time being. Let's wait and see if anything is going to happen. The other thing with sort of talking about how technology is going to work is that we're also only going to be able to have lasers on our interceptors. So let's actually equip that craft now that I remember it. 14 high explosives, which I think we're just going to take off the grenades entirely and probably sell those. 10 stun sticks though, because you never know. And we will rename soldiers when we actually have some reason to name them. Sell. Don't want the pistols. And we'll sell the grenades. Gives us a little bit more space. We might be able to actually... Might be able to fit one in now? No, not quite. So how does one shoot down a large UFO? Typically, the way you do it is plasma cannons on something that can fire 2 of them at once and hope you don't get too many shots back. The way you shoot down a battleship is with the fusion ball launchers and possibly plasma cannons as well, but if you go plasma cannons against the battleship, you will always take damage. There's almost never a chance of that happening. You can take it down with multiple 2 fusion balls, And I think you can do that without taking hits back, but you only get 6 shots. And if you miss with enough of them, then, yeah, you're not taking that battleship down. Generally, battleships you leave until they land, and then you try and deal with them that way. You do have all the troops to deal with, but you never know. Alright, go to base. So, research. Laser weapons, good. We need laser weapons to be better. Alright, view reports. We can now allocate research onto the laser pistol. Look, we didn't need aliens to do this. They count as human tech. It's bad enough that we're not allowed to use armor because it uses alien alloys. Well, we're getting through without the aliens actually doing anything, which means we've missed the single... There's usually a one-man UFO, or one sectoid UFO, which normally appears right now. Apparently it's not going to do that. Alright, let's go and start manufacturing some pistols. We're going to manufacture 8 of the things to start with, because I kind of like the laser pistols, but obviously they're not the best. We prefer rifles. Hey, we have a UFO to intercept. Alright. Interceptor 1, go! And it's the horrible design UFO. And it's outrunning us. Fair enough. Hold on, let's just have a quick check there. Are you actually... Nope, you're in the water. Alright, standard attack. Darn it! Oh, whoa, 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 okay. Okay, so base. Right, we're now at the point where we need to actually name some soldiers. So, also probably equip the soldiers actually, because we're gonna need all of them. Right. Yep, forgot we could rearrange like that, which is kind of convenient. All right, 10 soldiers currently in the thing. No armor, of course. Oh yeah, no armor. That's alien tech. We need alien alloys to build it. Psionics, I guess, counts as alien tech because you can't do it without a psiamp, and I'm fairly certain the psiamps require you to have Illyrium to build them. We'll confirm that at the time, but yeah, we can't. I don't think we can have psionics. I am here to watch the failing and chaos. Well, hold on. Oh no, hold on. I'm doing this wrong. Doing this wrong. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, so the Failing Celtic Onion is here. We also have Human Chiral. We also have Armorless Delta. Let's see. Those grids aren't the worst. They aren't the worst, in all honesty. Get mind controlled and do that in the things. So, not the worst, Dylan. Okay. So let's now just name some people after some random people. Who have been the heroes of XCOM Past? The Mighty Red Shirt. Restarted the cloning. Very old Starfall. First Stream Angel. Sif. All right. It is a classic, honestly. Okay, so how many do we need? We need one more name. Kung Pao, doomed. There was always a soldier called Kung Pao who's always the first commander. He's always doomed. That's what happens. Okay, we have our team. We have our craft. Let's intercept a grounded UFO. And just make sure it stays grounded. We are going to intercept it with the other one as well. Base full of rocket tanks. I mean, rocket tanks are one of the things we can have, but we need more space. Also, we're doing this at night because, you know. Okay, so good news is everybody's got an explosive. Sif even has a rocket. She actually has a good strength as well, so you might even be able to use the darn thing. I've obviously got them settings turned off because I remember them having time unit calculations and things around, so I might go back and look through that in a bit. We have sun sticks available. Actually, we're not going to put the sun sticks on because there's almost no chance of us using them. So I guess we're fine like this. Actually, let's not use the rocket. Keep the rocket where it is, and we will load in the additional ammo here. Okay. So, leading us out then. Chiral, are you doomed? Yes. You are very much doomed. But you get the opportunity to just guard the ship. Anion. Well, that wasn't fair. Good start. This is XCOM. Alright, well, he had 2 shots. Now, it's almost... If we lose another one, what I'm probably going to do... He's used up 3 reaction fires, but he's got all his time units up. So it'd almost be worth just waiting a turn and then going out later. The downside is, of course... is that we're not 100% sure what's going to happen with that. Oh yeah, but this is always how we mean to go on. Alright, let's end the turn here. So we're banking on... Not the worst Dylan being killed, of course. But now they've used up all their time units, so now it should be safer for us to leave. Emphasis on safer. Okay. If Commander Steel's getting us killed. To be fair, all we've tried to do is leave. Alright, red shirt. Let's go. Duck behind the wall. We needed to be able to see him, really, but we can't. Who's got electro flares available? Shadowhawk should have an electro flare. Did I forget to pack electro flares? Yes, I did. This is a nighttime mission, and I forgot to pack electro flares. Perfect. Alright, Starfall. We have one objective then, and that's to set enough things on fire that we actually can see again. So I'm okay with this as a tactic right now. Shadowhawk is then on cover. Ducks and readied. You can't move out of the way, so enter. Ah, classic XCOM. There are multiple panics, and you've decided that panicking means you should leave. Clearly the commander is insane, and I agree with you. So, oh, good news is somebody can see that. Unfortunately, I can't work out who can see that. So, Kung Pao, can you lead us to glory once again? You cannot, because your accuracy is going to be terrible. But we've taken 0% accuracy shots in the past. Smoke is in fact happening. Let's see if we can... No line of fire from there, of course. Alright, duck and fire. Not enough time yet. Snapshot. We got one! Oh yeah, absolutely. This is a classic Shadowhawkian, tried and tested tactic. It's almost never failed. If we ignore all the times it has failed. No line of fire. Let's then duck. Hope that gets us beyond the ship part that's in the way. No. Well, we've wasted a lot of time units trying this, so we're just going to give it a snapshot. And then we're going to try and run away. Didn't work. Shadowhawk is doomed. Hooray! Okay. This hasn't gone too badly. Yeah, it did something. Okay. Auto fire. I have destroyed the fence. That is all. My next clone may live better, but I destroyed that fence. Actually, you know what? This is not the time to be subtle anymore. This is the time to achieve victory by any means necessary. Another time it's to move away from that. Sif? We may have to grab you a gun later, but I'm thinking that we're going to throw a thing down there. I just panicked. We were winning! Don't panic, we're winning! I think we cracked a hole in the ship as well, have we? Oh no, it's just because they opened the door while we could see it, so that's fine. Right. Do we do a patented Prime at 0 tech, or do we go back and try and grab weapons? It's a shame you couldn't see. Daha! Daha! Okay. We can work with this. So, Prime for 0. And long toss. You're on the upper floor. Darn it! And because I did... The sea levels are a thing. Okay, so that's not going to work. I didn't realize that was a low floor. Well. Let's hope this works. That did not work. Alright. Options then. We can go in with you. The doomed Kung Pao with a shot. Even with actual accuracy, that didn't work. Sif has been killed. We're going to have to retreat and get this. I think we're going to have to retreat. Yep, this is retreat mode. We got 3 of them seen. Where's the other one? So we got 2 that we can go for right there. Oh, Delta, how do you feel about fighting this one to the end? Because this might be all of them. And if we could kill all 3 of them, we would be victorious. You know what? He doesn't have an explosive, but somebody does. 2 at F! Got it! It would be helpful if you hit one of these, though. Okay, got it. Far worse? Far worse? Well, now it's far worse. We're going to lose a Sky Ranger. Stop running away, you coward! You're supposed to die when you become the commander. I think we can agree. 100% successful mission. Look, only one of you actually put in work. I mean, come on. No badges, no nothing here. That was absolutely abysmal. Oh well, let's purchase 10 new soldiers. Let's also purchase a new Sky Ranger. Right, we're basically broke. Let's go. The good news is, at least, we might... Well, actually, no. We lost the ability to shoot that down. Oh, well, fine. Fine. Autosave. Oh, boy. Well, the good news is, you're all alive again. Also, bear with me one moment. Over there. Could be worse. I shot one in the end. Indeed you did. Okay. So we have new soldiers. Hopefully these will be better soldiers than the last lot. Because I'll tell you what, those last lot were terrible. I tried to command them to victory and nothing happened. Okay. So, soldier time. Okay, so we have shot 1 Delta. Fixed Brute Sift. We then have Perfect Chiral. Halting Starfall. Treating Angel. Oh, darn it. None of spaces. What's expected, Dylan? Shadowhawk 2. And is that everybody? I think that might be everybody currently here who has at least chatted to me, so that's fine. Right. I think we need a true hero. We need an unkillable person. Trazian is unkillable. I think we've established this throughout various XCOM lore. What do we got here? We got a Bravery 10 soldier. I think we need to channel the legend. Party time, Commissar. Ah, that's fine. We'll unrevive a skeleton then. Ghosting Onion. Alright. This is clearly a much better team. In addition, we're gonna wait for sunlight. So we're gonna go for launch a Inception here. We're then going to equip the craft. This might actually be a problem. I'm just thought about this, but we'll worry about that in a moment. How much equipment do we actually have here? We have 6 laser pistols. So that's it. We also have got rid of most of our stuff. Well, I'm sure you people know by now that we're not going to use our lack of equipment as an excuse for not going out on missions. We have a heavy cannon, and we have some ammo for it. Therefore, we're going to go with that. And 4 rifle clips. We could give 4 rifle clips to Fuel. That's certainly a thing that we could do. We are going to buy, however, some electroflares because I completely forgot about these. So, stack of 50 electroflares should do. And we need to win this mission because if we lose this one, we're going to run out of equipment. And if we run out of equipment, it's going to be very difficult to save the world. At least until we get paid. Let's actually buy a couple of emergency rifles just because might as well. Oh, absolutely. If the man with a laser pistol dies, you are under orders to go and get it. So we are going to wait for daylight, and that might give ourselves a chance to build one more. That'll do. So. Quick craft. Did not get an additional plasma laser pistol in time. Nevertheless, I'm sure you all agree this mission cannot fail. Can you punch in open XCOM? I don't think you can. I've lost all the stun sticks because I actually put those on the craft and they didn't come back. I've got to pick up 10 more stun sticks. You wasteful people in the first team. I don't know. Alright, well, those of you who aren't currently equipped will have additional explosives. In fact, you can have double additional explosives. And who else? Yeah. So I'm sure with 9 high explosives all ready to be used, there is no chance of failure. Okay. So, we've learned from last time. And therefore, we're going to let the aliens have the first move. Waste time units, give us possible reaction shots, and now they're going to have less reaction fire than they would otherwise have. Also, we have laser pistols. These have the significant advantage of you don't need accuracy. You just keep firing until you hit. Alright, so Sif's on Skyrim defend duty, as is Shot 1 Delta. Do we know where the alien UFO is at this point? Not yet. Okay. Starfall, you're leading us on. Take cover behind the fence. Perfect cover for XCOM. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely no faults with this whatsoever. I'm sure they are coming to get you. Alright, worst expected villains. You are going to go down to here because there are things potentially this way. I also forgot to put snapshot on, which is something last time I'm probably going to make that mistake. Not. Alright, retreating angel. You cover our backs. Alright, let's go. We have random guns in position that we should be okay regardless of where they come from. It's just now a case of identifying. Okay. This has been infinitely better than the first mission. This is definitely a superior team. One that can definitely obey my instructions to the letter. What's going to add a stuck to the time unit factor here? Alright. Dylan's. Auto fire. Okay, that's fine. So basically we're just trying to establish whether there's something behind here. Because inevitably, aliens are tricky. They will be. Duck. One shot. Right there. Sif can stay where she is. It's a reasonably useful position. Chiron. Over there. We're going to kneel. I'm going to take an auto fire at this. Okay. Snapshotting on 10 is really good for these pistols. Alright, now we're into our heavy weapons teams. Or rather, the specialist teams, I suppose. Alright, Shadowhawk 2. Let's have you... Because of how long it's going to take you to move anyway, we're just going to put you there. Use Egyptian magic! Egyptian magic does sound like a good plan. Hello! Hello! Dylan, you performed worse than expected. Okay. So we know there's one around there. Where was the other one? Do we still know where that is? Not at the moment. Okay. Sif? Okay. Let's begin the gunnage. Good news is he's lost all the laser cover and we've still got shots. I have a lot of love for laser pistols because they are ridiculous. I'm also semi-determined to try and make 0% actually work. Maybe it's actually set so it won't. But I've definitely done auto fire from this kind of range and it's worked. Alright, well let's go in with an aimed shot from a Shadowhawk. Dear God, it actually worked! Aiming, it works! What sorcerous magic is this? Well, the good news is, Trazian, you have volunteered to go and pick up a laser pistol. Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm doing. I'm just making sure it's definitely not hard-coded or something of that nature. Right. Let's move up this way. So we definitely saw two, and I don't entirely know where that other one went. Right behind where he was. Okay, fine. But we didn't get shot at, so... Improvements. We see an alien. We probably want to keep their stuff, so it might not be in our best interest to explode things right now. That being said, this is XCOM. Right, let's start with Chiral. Let's see if we can get you the most accuracy, I think. And in your 12 shots, plus the ones you had last round, something has got to give. 12 shots around. It is somewhat ridiculous sometimes, laser pistol shooting. No line of fire for you. Okay, fine. Sif. Duck. 16% accuracy. 9 shots, I think. And a snap. Nope, not enough for a snap as well. Alright, let's go for another aimed shot, shall we? I'm sensing a slight pattern. I'm sensing a slight pattern. I'm not sure we agree with this, but there is a pattern to how things have gone thus far. It's almost as if spamming laser fire is not the most effective tactic available to us. We have gun. Nobody else has died at this point. Apparently so. I mean, it's not something I was expecting at all, but yeah. We're going to fire away from here. Progress. I don't actually know where the ship is at this point. I know. It feels like it should be the correct tactic, so clearly it's the one we're going to keep using. Okay. So there could be up to 8 of them here. Lovely. But hey, we now know where the ship is. Right. Let's advance this way. Alright, time to redeem laser spell. If I get a third accurate shot with Shadow, I'm not gonna be... I want to say I'm not going to be happy, but I'm not. Come on, Gyro. 21% accuracy in theory. Nope. We'll save that for last. Your fences are of no use to you here. No, we all hate fences. I mean, look how many of the perfect shots have gotten in the way. Trazian. Trazian can shoot. He's actually a lot closer, so he might actually have a reasonable shot at this. It shouldn't matter. His accuracy shouldn't be affected because the pistol's only a one-handed weapon. Nah. Also, this has got to work. I fired all my guns and everything. How is he not dead? We're also shooting all of our cover. Oh well, I guess the make Shadowhawk look good plan is going to plan? Human technology is looking better by the minute. Oh, absolutely. unfortunately, though good though Shadowhawk is, he wasn't able to actually take the kill that time. I mean, he might be wounded. And I think we should probably move somebody out of the Sky Ranger, because I've got a feeling somebody else is about to lose their laser pistol and need to be replaced. Okay. Come on, laser spam. Oh, actually, we can't see him anymore. There we go. That's not the same one, I don't think. Oh, maybe it is. Well, there is promotions, and you do get stats as the game goes on, but yeah, laser spam is not working. I refuse to believe that aiming works. It is a lie. Alright, so yeah, Shadowhawk's accuracy has probably gone skyrocketing, because that's what he would have trained at this point. Yeah, they gain stats based on what they actually do in combat, to a certain degree. There are also stats for whether they use up all their time units on a given turn, or multiple turns. There are various ways it does kind of level itself, but they have to actually get kills, I think, for any of it to matter. If they sit at the back of the Sky Ranger doing nothing, a la Anion, then it won't work. First time Commissar, you need to go and pick up a gun. Okay. Well, I think we've identified where an alien is. Unfortunately, you don't have a gun yet. Trazian, on the other hand, does have gun. Laser spam is successful! Okay, laser spam has now proven itself as the superior and absolutely correct method of XCOM soldiering. Therefore, we will continue. This is probably because I did vanilla zoom and I didn't do the thing. This is absolutely true. Right, let's have a quick exploit. Because actually you can see from up there most of the time when you do this. Unless they fix that, which they might have done. Alright, Commissar moves up. And ducks because reaction fire. Trazian. I mean, this is also classic. This is how it kind of is anyway, so... Alright. Starfall, you have the terrible task of potentially being the first through the door. I mean, we actually do have another way we could try and handle this. It's not impossible for us to just go and use, say, a high explosive and put it, say, there. Except for what would inevitably be the recoil damage from that. Boom boom method. I think yeah, okay. I think the chat is I've kind of said that the chat would have kind of priority on strategy in certain instances. So I feel that what's going to happen now is we are going to go with an explosion into the ship. So, okay. Chiral, you probably need to back off because the high explosives are extremely good. We actually could do with Illyrium because we need cash. Okay, we have thrown the thing. We are then going to run away. Oh, no, you want to run away. You want to run away. We're going to take cover. What's going to happen now is it's not going to actually crack the UFO. It should do. It can do, certainly. I'm going to move you back. Did I just die again? No idea. Starfall. Laser spam. Run away. Hope you are far enough away from the explosion, actually. That might be a problem. Trazian will be fine. We'll just keep you on Overwatch. I do want to actually make sure of this, because I'm fairly certain that we do... Okay, there's nobody there. Yeah, we'll keep this up. Alright. Did that crack a hole in the ship? It did crack a hole in the ship. It also knocked out... It also put Anion on lethal wounds. So the answer is no, you're not dead yet. You got a reasonable chance of it happening, though. Alright, well, we at least have 2 points of entry now, so we're going to make use of that and try and speed things along. I mean, he's got more explosives. We could just throw more explosives at the problem. That would eventually solve it. But we are going to try and crack the ship with, admittingly, just Starfall at the moment. And then hope that nobody else is around. Actually, let's just be ultra safe here. You kind of are. Okay. So we have line of sight on the thing. We have a few options. Anion has no weapons, but we will change that now. So, I mean, worst comes to it, we can try and continue exploding. I was going to try and keep the Illyrium, though, because, again, we could sell it, but... It's not the highest of high priorities. I'm going to be honest. That being said, the aliens have been programmed to run away and hide. So we'll see how this goes. Chiron. I would have had you advance, but I've just remembered to turn the things off. We could go Dead Man Switch, actually. That's not a bad plan. Shadowhawk does not really have a gun for breaking and entering. Anion, though, does have, as we said, Dead Man Switch. The downside with Dead Man switching is that I've got 4 people quite close by, and you've seen how explosive one of these was. Still, it's an option. I want to keep it available. Yeah, this is all for you. This grand charge is all for you. Because I'm next to certain that unless... let's get fortunate here. You don't have a way of doing anything else this round. Nope, Starfall's out. And hey, we now know where one of them is. So, yeah, fun. Alright. In we come. Can't roll. In we go. Your job, get into there. Oh, stun gun. Not that we can use it. Also, though, snapshot. Snapshot and hope. I guess Annie's not a bad choice for things here. But let's keep on with Shadow. I don't know why we're risking the Shadowhawk, given that he is our best soldier right now, but we're still doing it. Anion will be jumping in the moment something happens, because then he'll have a gun available. I mean, there is technically a gun he could go and grab, and he's got no other thing to do. Downside is, if he encounters anything on this end, he doesn't actually have any way of dealing with it, so we'll hold off a moment. Right. did want to check if there was anyone in here. Doesn't seem to be. One shot Delta can go up that way. Who else has got time units? Somebody did. Oh, just Anion. Yeah, we'll just position Anion in the most optimal position for things that will happen. God darn it! Shadowhawk 2 was vaguely competent. Kyrol is proving actually competent. Well, good news, you've got a gun. Just making sure. You're wielding it one-handed, of course, but, you know, you do what you can. Alright, nothing that way. There are... Oh, god damn it, these doors open up here. Ah, there is one. Alright, we're gonna have to chase whatever's in there. Got it. Okay. We might have got it earlier, but it's fine. Good news, everybody! We had a successful mission. We got people who gained stats. Anion gained 1 throwing ability because that's all he did that mission. He threw 1 grenade, gained a point of throwing. Trajan gains some strength, stamina. Kyrol gains a few additional increases. We need more high explosives. Kyrol is promoted to sergeant. Shadowhawk 2 dies with 3 wounds. Starfall dies with 1. Oh boy. Well, I guess that means we have to purchase 2 additional soldiers, and then we have to sell some things. So let's sell off the Mind Probe, because we probably don't need it. Let's sell off almost all the sectoid corpses. Let's sell off all the Illyrium. This is a move you do not do in XCOM. We're going to sell off the alien grenade because we can't use it. We're going to sell off all but 1 of everything alien tech related because we can't use them. And it's only for research purposes that we're keeping the ones we've got, actually. There we are. We're back up to 1 million. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have to worry about saving Illyrium. Things become affordable. The Cult of Steve is here. 16 rockets should be good enough, but we're going to go for 18. We need that in because that's probably the only way we're going to beat the Terror mission, as it turns out. Yeah, so soldiers up to 2. Living quarters. Did I even build living quarters? Yes, I did. Good. So we can get additional staff in a little bit. Okay, good. Get a base. So we will now purchase 4 additional soldiers because that gives us the minimum things there. Rocket tank is best tank, indeed. The Cult of Steve is well represented in this edition of the game. 14 stun sticks. We're going to purchase 60 high explosives. I think should be good enough. Let's also... We did purchase the rifles which have arrived. Let's purchase another heavy cannon so we can use these. Purchase another auto cannon so we can use those. And I think the rest of it should be fine. I want a bow and sword for the next battle. I mean, we might be able to make that work. Who knows? It's certainly possible. Okay. How's manufacturing going? We got 7 of our laser pistols done. Research is currently showing as average. We can purchase some additional scientists, but unfortunately not many of them, because we're already out of funds. So we'll save that for the moment and hope that we can get another mission. Laser pistol manufacture is complete. Purchase another 2 just because we know we don't have anything else to do at the moment. We can now stun aliens, and we have additional soldiers. And we have even more additional soldiers. And we have our rocket tank. Okay, we have 10 pistols and a rocket tank. Here we go then. So 1 sergeant, 1 squaddy, and a whole load of rookies. Average accuracy 8%. Oh boy. That's going to be an amusing stat as this goes on. Alright, let's equip the craft. So, We're obviously going to add in the Cult of Steve member. The only one that matters, really. We have 10 laser pistols, so we can give everybody laser pistols. Everybody high explosives, everybody electro flares, and everybody stun sticks. I mean, what can go wrong with this plan? Okay, done. Crew then. Let's put in. Ghosting Onion is wounded, so he gets out of this for the time being. Soldiers then. So, who needs a revival? Other than Shadowhawk 3. So we have Impressive Chiral. Who else do we need to revive who's currently in the thing? Starfield as well. We're wielding Starfall. I'm alive twice now. Oh, are you alive now? Hold on. Yes, you are. Whoops. I thought you died for some reason. Nope, you're not going to be a person until we get that sorted. Actually, let's go and more. Who actually died there? Starfall, Angel, Dillons. We need back, so Silent Dillons, as we've not heard from him for a while. We have a surviving Angel this time, though. It's always going to be good. Always going to be good. Firing reaction 60, bravery 60, reactions reasonable, high strength. Possible Gaspard. What else? He's not dead. Okay, Dylan's not dead. Dylan's not dead. There we go. And that's everybody in the Sky Ranger for the time being. So, okay. Unfortunately, this is going to be a mission at... Actually, no, it's in... Because of how slow the Sky Ranger is, we might be able to do this in daytime. Come on, daytime. There we go. Alright. I have pulled off some absolutely legendary defenses. Some legendary terror missions. I've beaten the terror mission with 3 cyber discs at my gate. Right out of the bat, 3 cyber discs. I've beaten that. What can possibly go wrong with this attempt? If all else fails, high explosive it into oblivion. Gaspar can be left-handed for no reason. Who's missing a laser pistol? Oh, you, because you've got that. Yes, you did, actually. Because you exploded yourself, you actually don't get to go into this. Alright, Steve. We have advanced. We have not encountered anything. So... yay? Steve can take some cover here. We have a reaction fire rocket from Steve, should anything happen, but I'm actually kind of surprised. I was expecting to soak up some damage, have Steve immediately die, and then proclaim the Cult of Steve is overrated. However, that's actually worked out reasonably well. So we can go in position up. I don't think we're up against Borg yet, because you don't get chrysalids on missions unless I bug them in. Which I've done before. But, you know, I'm not going to do that right now. They could have seen the point of Steve coming and run away. We're most likely up against sectoids, but if we're lucky up against floaters, we actually could genuinely win this mission. But we just have to find the damn things, because there are... especially as we got the setting that makes them hide. This could be a problem. Alright, we got 3 set up. Ducked. Let's see some civilians die. And listen for gripping. Somebody successfully ate some plasma. We still don't have medkits, by the way, because we haven't researched the darn things. So Sif is dead in 12 turns. Assuming she doesn't die sooner. We're going to try laser spam for at least you, and then we'll see what happens here. We've yet to see an accurate shot from a 0% auto fire, which is suggesting it doesn't happen. Okay, Steve, and I've realised there's a lamppost in the way here, and while I trust the cult of Steve absolutely... Weird. While I trust the cult of Steve absolutely, that's the shot. Chiral, let's go for some range snapshots. They might have fixed it because it just does not seem to be happening. I might have just got unlucky, but everything I've tried so far suggests that we can't hit zero. Which is unfortunate because that kind of limits my abilities of laser spam. Alright, so Trajan's going to hide behind the tank. Game audio or just sound effects volume, which I can adjust. Okay. That'll do. Actually, can I do it here? Hold on. Escape advanced. Where are we? Inventory stats. There we go. Inventory stats. Alright, got it turned on. So that'll work going forward. Commissar, let's go for a snapshot. Say 0. We're going to go for an auto shot. No line of fire. Fine, we're going to duck and cover behind there. We're also going to move one other person, I think. Shadowhawk 3 is going to move to there and also take a duck and cover shot. You killed my friend! How could you do such a thing? How could you do such a... Interestingly, I did hear an alien death noise from that, so even though Steve missed, I think he did genuinely kill something. Trazian, auto fire. Once we duck. Nope. Alright, we're going to assume it's 0 and snapshot. Okay. Make sure you are seeing the same one. You are. Aim shooting appears to be working. I'm not liking this unreliance on spam tactics. Steve never missed. Indeed. No, Steve is perfect. He saw the bigger threat, the one we didn't see, and killed it. Somehow. Alright, let's then have Steve advance. Be a bit of a mobile shield for us. Because Steve is our Lord and Protector at all times. Shadowhawk 3 can duck behind. Right, Dylan, out you go. You're not dead, so therefore you have no excuses and you are going to charge. Unfortunately facing exactly the wrong position. Starfall, you're wielding a very odd bow. Everybody's kind of moving out of the way here. Chiral, you can also go and hang out around Steve for the moment. Okay, let's move. Well, so far we're doing okay. Let's have Sif do continued scouting. So we know there's an alien corpse around there somewhere because we did just about hear the noise. And we find another one. Snapshot. Darn it. Alright, well that happened. Don't have enough time units for a full shot here, but given the amount of targets we have, and the amount of targets that's actually cleared, I think Shadowhawk might be able to manage something from that. Alright, we'll stay on reaction fire then. Let's then head off this way and hope there's not a lot. There is a sectoid. Yeah, I should just stop trying that. It's clearly not working. And also I now can't observe that shot back to this one that we knew about. Trazian. Hide behind Steve. Exactly! Breaking the law. Aim shot. Missed. Snapshot. Also missed. Chiral. 47 aim shot. You've hit a lamppost. Well done. Snapshot. Snapshot. Has anyone got a weapon that actually would work? This seems like a risky shot. This seems like a shot that's going to get a certain chiral shot in the back. 42% only. Oh well. It's worth a go. Maybe. Alright, Angel. Keep the laser spam up. It says 1%, but we don't believe that. We don't believe that for a moment. It can hit. The possibility is there. Alright, one shot delta. Shot one delta, rather. We're going to go snapshot. Snapshot. Duck and hope for reaction fire. Trazian can also go for a snapshot here because I want this thing dead, but 0%. We've given it our all, Steve. We're sorry. 100 Delta's unconscious, but will die through lethal wounds at the moment. Yep. Okay. Steve. He's trying to hide from us. This is not acceptable. The alien's cowardice. No line of fire. We actually see two from here. One there, one there. I think we're going to go for the closest one. Alright, we've absorbed a hit, which is good. Who's closest for scouting purposes? I think Commissar actually is. Well, he's hit. But does he bleed? Duck. Not enough time units. Alright, let's move slightly out the way here. Aim shot. Just narrow miss. Shadowhawk free. Aim shot. See, they're kind of working. We put 2 apparently lethal wounds on him, and also I forgot about you. No line of fire, apparently. Trazian, auto fire, not close enough. Let's go for snap. Nope, not able. I mean, Steve's been doing Steve-like things. It appears to be working. We've shot a lot of aliens. Unfortunately, the effect has been less than successful. The possible Gaspard has earned a victory. Okay, the leader is here. Everything is good now. Let's move and prepare for duck fire. In fact, Cairo could have a go at this, couldn't he? No. That might actually kill Cairo, given that that's clearly the obvious shooting target here. No, who was that? No line of fire. There's only a tree and things in the way. You could have made that shot. It has decided that Steve is the greater enemy, and why wouldn't he at this point? Alright, so we have one there, and we have one there. Close to each other, but not quite close enough for us to get a double. So we're going to prioritize the trickier target. Steve will save everyone. I also have a feeling there's an alien in here somewhere. Because he saw downward shooting, so let's see if we can find him. Trazian, head that way. Oh, okay. No line of fire, but we got another one over there. There might even be the same one from earlier, actually. Alright, so now you see both. Let's go and take a snapshot at you. Can we go auto, actually? Nope. Snapshot at you. No line of fire still. Alright, kneeling, and we're going to prepare for a counter shot, because almost certainly that's going to happen. Starfall. Nicely shot. Nicely shot indeed. Alright, Chiral. Aim shot. No line of fire because of the trees in the way. See, this is where laser spam works. Alright, Dylan. You may not be dead. But can you shoot at this thing? Not quite. Nobody appears to be able to hit the target. This is annoying. 44, Angel. Well, you've successfully hit the target, so that's at least slightly more impressive than everybody else has been thus far. Can the possible Gaspard bring victory? We will, of course, duck, because we might as well. 46. Not today. Not unless the snap is going to do enough. Nope. And... nope. So, the question is, do we Shadowhawk free this one, or do we go for Shadowhawk freeing the other one? I think, honestly, that one's probably a bigger risk to Chiral right now, so let's... 31. No line of fire. Because, unfortunately, we've got posts in the way. No line of fire, and no line of fire. See, we have to move at least that much closer to get anything on him. So I think we're just going to duck and ready. And hope that Chiral survives. I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's been an option in OpenXCOM for a while. Yeah, no, that's quite impressive. You've managed to successfully eat plasma. That's lesson 1 of, you know, surviving Shadowhawkian XCOM games. You have learned to eat plasma successfully. Hey, double kill! There is one thing that's slightly worrying me at this point, but it hasn't happened yet, so I'm not gonna mention it. I might get lucky, but I'm thinking it. All right, let's move out. Do we have anybody still lurking on the Sky Ranger? No, we don't. We should have everybody involved in the mission, which is how it should be. Okay. Steve advances. Hello? How long have you been there? Why didn't we notice you earlier? Actually, who has noticed him? Well, just Carol, I suppose. And he's in another one. Okay, so we do see 2 more. That one is potentially more of a danger, but isn't within auto range. So, snapshot. Well, we haven't quite proven that plasma is better than laser just yet. But I'm thinking that based on the number of aliens dead wielding plasma weapons versus the number of humans dead wielding lasers, I think we got an answer to this. Okay, possible Gaspard. The left-handed person of doom. I have a random blind shot. Didn't happen. I mean, I could Steve this. He does. No, actually, no. He's only got time yet for firing straight in front of him. He's used it all. Yeah, I'm certain there's a person in here, so we are going to go and look. And hope. Okay, I was fairly certain there was somebody here, so I'm quite fortunate that that hasn't happened. So I'm fairly certain there's certain blast marks kind of looking down, so... Here comes our misses. Shadowhawk. Duck, aimed, turn, hit a tree. Done. Duck, aimed. Nearly killed Chiral. Two shots. Oh no, there it is. I've jinxed it. Right, if possible, I need to not kill this with auto fire, auto fire, auto fire. Auto fire, auto fire, auto fire. No, possible Gaspard has been killed. Alright, we're going to auto-fire these, because I think even if we miss, it could still happen. Yeah, so we can hit with auto-fire on a thing that's bigger than 4 squares. We hadn't encountered one of these all the way through this. Alright. This is important here. You need to kill this. Duck. Aimed. Missed. All right, let's think about Steve's perspective here. Steve could fire a rocket and it could hit. So that is exactly what we're going to do. So hopefully that's cracked the armor somewhat. Chiral, auto fire. Chiral may just be perfect. Which is a scary thought, but he just might be. Alright. No line of fire for Trazian, but at least we've got some cover on that. Aim shot. No line of fire. Let's move up a bit. Duck. Snap. Laser does work on cyberdisks. It's one of the things you need to have if you get to this point in the game, actually. Trying to take it on a cyberdisk with conventional weapons does not work very well. Look, I never claimed to be good at this game. I did claim to be very lucky. I feel that if I took out Chiral out now with friendly fire, I would be immensely upset. So I am going to try and work around him. Didn't work. He's got 50 points. You do. Alright, let's move up. We got 3 snapshots, so let's try and take him. Darn it. Well, no, he clearly wasn't Gaspard. If he was Gaspard, he wouldn't have died. I think that's the last one as well. And I feel it's only appropriate that the true hero takes him out. Chiral, have a go. Don't die to reaction fire. Whatever you do, do not die to, to reaction fire. Oh, we actually do have 1%, but I'm not going to take that. We're going to go with snaps. Quarter chances. 4 shots. Well, that didn't work. Trazian, aim shot. No line of fire. Angel. Aim shots. That might well be it, because it was a very short movement phase for the aliens, so... Oh, it wasn't it. Darn it. Okay, fine. So we still have to hunt things down. It could be another disc. Alright, Steve, you are on the mic. Oh, you're on the move. Well, something has been in here. Let's put the snapshots back on. And let's get exploring. Trazian, start making your way out. Commissar is probably fine where he is. Shadowhawk advances. Dylan takes cover. You might actually get to come home with 2 kills. I say might, because the game is definitely not over yet. But hey, we found him. The only problem is, close range rockets do not seem to be a great idea. But, mind you, it's not the worst idea. We have successfully saved the town! Minus 49! That is a successful first terror mission. We lost 3 operatives. We didn't save a single civilian. But we killed all the aliens. I think we were fairly fortunate there because we only had 1 cyberdisk to worry about. Stat-wise, everybody improved. Mostly strength related because I gave you too much equipment. But, you know, that is extremely good. There's some stamina increases as well. We have 4 accuracy improvements. Chiral, you are now captain! For your perfect measure. We have lost 1-shot Delta, we have lost focus-approved Sif, and we have lost the possible Gaspard. But hey, we now have money again. So, we can sell off all the alien alloys because we cannot use them. We can sell off all but 1 of the sectoid corpses, we can sell all the grenades. Sell all of the plasma stuff because we just are not going to bother keeping it. Normally I would keep all the heavy plasmas because they're quite useful to just not rebuild later. But yeah, all that seems good. Sell all that. 1.7 million. Let us purchase 3 new soldiers. And let's think about this. Let's also purchase some additional scientists because we got some spare cash to do that now. Let's purchase 20. We have now completed the laser rifle. We can now research the heavy laser. It's time to go for medkit now, but I think we still want to go for heavy laser before we do anything else. Start projects. Manufacturing laser rifles then. So this is going to be pretty much bread and butter, but we're only going to build 10 just for purposes of making sure we have that. Basically 1 every 2 days, give or take. And we have a small grounded UFO. Fortunately, we can't really do a lot with that. We might be able to shoot it down though. So let's keep half an eye on it and just wait for it to actually start back up. Okay, so it's down. Let's go and intercept. Alright, let's see if we can take it down. What, medkits? It's far. You know how expensive medkits are compared to buying new soldiers? No, new soldiers are far cheaper than medkits in the long run. You think of all the expensive scientists I've got to purchase to research medkits versus 60,000 to buy a new soldier. It's just night and day. Incendiary rounds for the AP cannons. It's interesting. Might do that. We'll wait until daytime and then we'll do this mission, I think. Because we could do with some stuff. Okay. So let's equip the craft. We have 3 soldiers currently in the mission, so we can go for a full lot. Let's think. So we do have some autocannon stuff here. We got all of our equipment going on. We don't have any laser rifles built as of yet, but hey. We still have a Steve. And we're going to still use Steve for the majority of the missions because he allows us to actually leave initially. So no additional stuff and things to worry about there. So... we have Sith version 4, I think. We also need another Delta. Burninating Delta. Barbecued sectoid. Alright, who can we bring back from the annals of history? We can bring back Del Boy. It's always worth having a Del Boy in the party. Okay, so what we're now going to do is we're now going to equip the craft again, and then we're going to adjust the crew order. Because, you know, somebody might not want to be leading the different mission for some reason. I can't think entirely why this would be the case, but it might be that they want other people to, you know, advance and gain some experience. Yeah, that'll stick. So we are going to adjust. You know, I feel this is a fair and balanced way to lead out the Sky Ranger. Yeah, this seems fine. This seems fine. I'm sure nobody has any objections to that unless they wish to state they have objections to that. Good. No? Good. Okay, let's go. So the good news is, having shot this one down, we will have less aliens in theory to worry about, and also, unfortunately, less stuff, but, you know, we were selling all the stuff anyway. Right, Burning Delta can have a laser pistol. He can be left-handed. Del Boy can also be left-handed. And there we go, that's where it's got all the weight equipment and stuff. Not that we're doing a lot on the weight fronts right now. Something else is missing a pistol, but that's you, isn't it? Yeah, let's give you a backup pistol. You never know. You never know. Alright. Again, we're looking at a corner, and I'm going to actually pass the first turn. Okay. So by passing the first turn, they've made movements, and they're less likely to be action fire. Also, that door's open. I mean, yes, but I actually think there's something over there. Steve senses alien. You know what? Steve was correct. Alright. Del Boy leads off. We're straight into a combat though. And we're going for duck aim shot. So yes, we could go for the one down here, but that's fine. We rolled the dice, says this is on Superhuman. Oh no, darn fences. So Del Boy has already proven that he is the luckiest recruit in XCOM history. Again. Burnating unable to make a move, but I think we're fine with that for the time being. Let's actually duck behind pylon for a little bit of extra cover. And then let's deploy a... Let's actually move a couple of people towards the entrance. And our current captain, Perfect Chiral. It's a Steve! Run away! Okay. So we'll have Del Boy move this way. Duck and cover. So we know there's one down here somewhere. So we want to prepare for that a little bit. We know there's a couple over that way, though. Steve, advance. There's a fence in the way of him. Hiding behind fences again will not save you. Nope, it won't. We'll keep that fine. Let's move Sif out. Behind cover and over that way. Trazium. Duck and ready. Done. Let's move out. We're going to move you down to there. So we've got additional cover that way. And we'll prepare you for some long-range shooting, I think. Right, and now we can move out the nobility. Or rather, prepare the nobility for combat, but not actually do anything with them. Shadowhawk, Chiral, and Commissar. Alright, no movement on the turn. Big question is, do we want to go and hunt this one down, knowing that he's there? Or do we want to do the thing? Aha! This was clearly the correct decision. This is clearly not going to backfire. Alright, let's have Steve advance, do some more scouting for us. Ah, boy. This is the Cult of Steve's absolute heyday. And in fairness, Xenonauts had a good Steve version tank, but there hasn't been one in any of the modern XCOM games for a while. The ships were cool and whatever, but, you know, they weren't this effective and they weren't this overwhelming, and the Cult has generally gone downhill in modern XCOM and modern XCOM clones. And the less said about the Phoenix Point variants, the better. But, oh boy, we miss a good rocket tank. Alright, Shadowhawk moves out. Commissar moves out. Chiral can stay at the back and command the Sky Ranger, because he's perfect. Paradox game? Yeah, no, I've played Stellaris a couple of times. I haven't really got too much into it, though, because, again, it's a Paradox game, and I can't admit to playing those. Alright, what's the betting he's behind here? He wasn't. I wonder if he's done something sneaky. Oop, ooh. Okay. What a shot. Okay, maybe he hasn't. There was definitely one down here, though. So he might have just popped into the fence and moved that way, though. Well, got a few people to observe. Sif, we'll head that way. See if we can find anything else. Not yet. Trazian. And Shadowhawk 3 can go that way. Ah, true. They were fun. But they weren't, technically speaking, Steve level soldiers, but... Alright. Well, let's see if Steve can find even more aliens to blast. Hey, we found the entrance to a ship. That's always a plus. Save a snapshot and just move into there. Reaction fire Steve is always fun. Okay. Okay, well, I was trying to save a bit of time, but fine. Sif version 4 advances and heads that way. We'll take a very odd pathing for whatever reason, go there. And then it's just a case of trying to hunt down this one, who I'm fairly certain is in there somewhere. Let's go for an auto shot and just see if we can shoot through this. Laser spam says maybe. Hold that off for a moment. Move you up and duck and face the door. And duck and face the door. And Cairo, I suppose, can now try and move forward now that his troops have proven the area to be reasonably secure. And Steve can observe. All reaction fires are done at snapshot accuracy, so it doesn't make... I mean, you do get additional shots with aimed things and whatever, but it's not massively important to make sure of things. I wonder if we just incidentally killed him. Maybe he was the one who ran around here. I don't know why Delta hasn't moved since we started this, but hey, we'll get him involved in the combat somehow. Alright, one more death. So that was a wounded soldier from somewhere. Well, wounded alien from somewhere anyway. And so far nothing down there. Sif, just have a quick observational thing. I actually wasted time here by going through the door twice. Making a tactical position there. That's Kyrill's job. Kyrill is your commander. He has priority on that kind of mission. Only an experienced soldier can bring up the rear successfully. And also sound the all-important retreat when it needed. Alright, Shadowhawk 3 moves up. I'm always sacrificial, so I'm not probably defending myself. Delta. Delta moves, no real problems there. Let's go with Angel. I probably do want to actually shoot down here and just make sure there's nothing going on. Okay, I'm fairly certain there's nothing going on there. Nope. Okay. Well, okay. We only killed 3 aliens, apparently, which is weird, because I'm fairly certain we shot more than 3. I guess they either survived or they were unconscious and they got back up, which they can do, and then just obviously had lethal wounds. Delboy, the only soldier gaining any kind of accuracy boost because everything was killed with the tank. We also need more rockets. We always need more rockets. Also, we got 3 mine probes out of that. Awesome. Ching. All the alloys we can sell. Didn't get any Illyrium. That was exploded in the ship. Fine. We can, however, sell a power source. Actually, no, we need to keep one power source, one navigation for research purposes. Because that's one thing we do need. Sell off the alien grenades. I might as well sell all this off. We'll get more. So we're back up to 2.8 million. Let's go and purchase some engineers, actually, since we might as well. So that's up to 30 engineers, and we can then round up to 20 soldiers, which I think is looking reasonable all round. Purchasing then. We need to buy more rockets for Steve. Because, dear God, we need more rockets for Steve. Let's purchase number 32, so that gives him 4 full missions worth in reserve. And 1 extra for the sake of it. It's tempting now to buy Cannon Steve. Yeah, we're going to buy Cannon Steve as well. And I forget exactly how many shots he needs, so we're going to buy 200. Alright, we're going to buy 90 and hope that's enough. Alright, 20 more scientists. Let's get this heavy laser researched. Because it's the most powerful weapon we are going to get in this game at the moment. Steve is re-equipped. A large radar system is now online. And we have more engineers. Name one Krillin. I can't name the engineers Krillin. Alright. Cannon is up as well. So we now have a backup Steve in case things go wrong. I don't mind a cannon, Steve. They're okay. They're generally better if you are slightly worried about rockets reaction firing you yourself to death. But hey, now we have all 10 rifles built. We actually have upgrades that we can put for people. I'm still going to have some lasers, pistols, because I actually love how many shots you get out of them. But the numbers are going to be far closer to 6 and 4. We'll go 7 and 4 and then debate it. Because it's worth having a few people with stun sticks and laser pistols. But heavy laser research has been completed. 120 power. We can now research for laser cannon, which honestly I don't remember laser cannon being all that good, but we're going to research it because that gives us laser tanks. We're then going to manufacture heavy lasers, and we're going to manufacture 6 of the things. Most of these are just going to stay at the base, but okay. The Council of Nations is generally satisfied with your progress thus far. Australia is unhappy at our ability to deal with the alien activity in the territory and decided to reduce funding. Boo hiss. Well, 2.2 million is what we got left. Let's have a quick check on the UFO graph here. So Antarctica we can deal with. Europe we'd expect. Australasia, again, we expect, because that's the Terra mission. Yeah, because it's a Terra ship, it's always a... it's always going to be a lot bigger in terms of the overall established ship strength, so that's fine. Follow-up question, can you have a... Yes, you are the current captain. You were in the chat, and if you want a heavy laser, I will oblige and give you a heavy laser. Unless... you know, there's an executive order to take it away from you, I guess. Alright, let's have a go at intercepting this. How big was this? Small. Okay. Tracking lost. Go to last known location. Alright, desert mission coming up. Alright, fine. Desert mission not coming up. Oh, we're still over land. Are we deserting? No, we're not. Oh well. Kill it anyway. Yeah, I just remember the laser cannon weapons being really short on range. I might be wrong, but it's just memory, because I don't normally use them in a typical run-through. I just go straight to... At this point, normally, I would even forego the heavy laser and go straight for heavy plasma, since I've got them. Because it's so much better to just have that available. Alright, no reason to go for that. We have a 5th UFO. Let's intercept. And since we can never buy upgraded interceptors because of the rules of the challenge, that means that any large ship basically destroys us. Even medium ships that we should, in theory, be able to take out with interceptors are basically nothing because we can't get close enough to kill them. Still, we went for a time mission and nobody died. Clearly, everything is perfect. We're going to load up... Actually, we'll load up the cannon tank. Do we want to go with the cannon tank? Well, we have additional rifles now, so... Can you intercept one ship with 4 interceptors at once? I don't think you can do that and then in a thing. You can send multiples after them, and if they outrun, they can sort of chain. But I don't think you can intercept them at once. Okay. We're gonna bring a cannon tank to this one. I don't have any new soldiers to rename, but we could bring Ghosting Onion in, since, you know, he's now alive. Technically, I think the challenge is possible. The reason I think it's possible is because I did a video 4 years ago, which was the Human Tech Cydonia run. And I basically got to the mustard brain. Unfortunately, I was in a laser tank, and I think because of the settings I had, you can't laser tank through the floor. I think you can at the moment with the upgraded heavy laser that's in this, but either way, I didn't try hard enough to shoot through the floor of the mustard brain room, and therefore I failed because I only had the tank left. Technically, the challenge is possible, but that was with the team that I won Cydonia with in my XCOM Let's Play of 8-9 years ago now. I'm not sure I'm going to have troops that good when I get that far. But yeah, it's possible, and that's why it's something I'm going to try and do. Anyway. Yeah, we need to adjust the crew here, because we should put in Ghosting Onion. We're going to take out... who do we take out? Let's take out Trazian. Name another Inigo Montoya. I could name another one Inigo Montoya. That is certainly something I can do, but we'll wait until they become required for a mission. Oh yeah, we need Inigo Montoya's father, and then we need to... Yeah, absolutely. No, Cairo is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Okay. So, the Onion then will have a laser rifle. Actually, you can have a heavy laser. You're leading, so that's fine. Okay. Civ, laser, stun stick, explosive. Laser, stun stick, and I think you're fine with that, in all honesty. I'm going to give you these and just see if I can weight train you a little bit. Angel can have that, and that, and that, and that. Shadowhawk 3 can definitely have one because I deserve one. And then Cairo wanted one. There you go, sir. And again, you're being slightly weight trained. Commissar can have a laser rifle. So has everybody got stuff? The question is, do I want to... How many pistols am I running? 2. I think 2 pistols is good enough. I mean, it is probably that, but you know, I like having the random increases. And again, we're going to skip the first turn, let them have a turn. So we're having explosives for the first time, and our cannon tank has been also firing like mad. I think though we should allow the Cult of Sea members to move a little closer. Potentially allow friendly fire as a thing. Turn around and just check that we have 2 right around us. Okay. So, snapshots. Actually, can we do an aimed? Yeah, no we can't. And thus, Steve earns yet more experience that he doesn't need because he's already perfect. Alright. Onion. Aimed shot. Delta. Burninating in the desert. Can't auto fire because of nonsense that we already are kind of aware about. Snapshot 20%. Well, this is going well. Doughboy moves out. Sif moves out. Oh so should probably have had some snapshots on. We've already kind of dealt with 3 already, so assuming this is the standard scout ship. I killed something! You did. You murderized something. Okay, well let's leave Steve auto-firing madness over that way. Now you need to survive. Oh yeah, surviving gets you a promotion to squaddy. Might get you a better promotion. You never know. Actually, so I need to mention this. There we go. I don't know whether this is actually going to make it better for anybody to notice things, but we'll put it to 1.5 and we'll see what happens. Right, Delboy, move that. Duck with no cover and stay there. Sith. What, you mean to actually hit something? I never expect XCOM soldiers to hit things. Aiming in the general vicinity of them is what I expect from XCOM soldiers. Heck, I'd be content with massively spamming shots in the vain hope of getting towards something. That's my usual level of XCOM expected accuracy. Right, let's move up the heavy guns. And Tyrell leading from the back. Oh, the auto-fire, the reaction kills. Okay, well that's perfect. Sif. I'm ready for 0. I'm wondering if that's actually worth it, and that's not. That might not actually do what I want it to do. So I was kind of hoping to blast the door down, but that might not work. Anyway. The good news is we're training reaction fires quite well. Burninating, let's continue to move off. I mean, in all honesty, yeah, let's bring Chiral out now. I mean, this is the time. Keep trying to leave. They keep trying to leave, and it's not working for them. All right, Steve moves forward. Sif moves forward. I know something is wrong, but you know it's possible that we're better at reaction firing than we are actually attacking and killing things. Also, rifles are just inherently better than pistols, but that feels wrong. See, there were some sneaking around here. Alright, aim shot. Oh, you hit him. You hit him twice. I mean, I thought you said not to expect this level of accuracy from you. You've hit something twice. That you were actually aiming at. You didn't kill him, but I'm not expecting miracles from people. Chiral, let's go for an aim shot from you then. There we go. Chiral's earned himself a kill. He's done something to this mission. He's done something to earn his back seat position. That being said, he's actually quite far forward, so we need to move some people up to cover him. Cannot have our highest ranking soldier ruined by getting randomly shot in the face. I'm just in it. Oh god, that was at Chiral, wasn't it? And this is why we leave him at the back of the Sky Ranger. Okay, well, they've obviously queued up and are ready for just out-and-out combat, so we are going to prepare ourselves here. Steve is going to move even further forward to take the hit. Goes to the Onion. He's going to move for breaching entry. He can move Shadowhawk into a position to take a hit for... Who did I take the hit for in the end? God darn it, that's supposed to be the other way around. I'm not supposed to take the hit for the squaddy. Knew those were my last words. Meanwhile, we have a couple of people still in the Sky Ranger. Time for a berserk charge. Actually, where is Angel in here? Berserker Rage! Okay, we also do have Very Wielding Starfall, who hasn't done Reaction 5, really. Burnating Delta can still continue on to see if there's any more enemies on the map. I mean, actually, if there's a hole in the ship, there might actually be a way through there. Especially if floaters can take advantage of that sort of nonsense. And yeah, I'm going to move slightly closer here. If they auto-fire at the tank cannon, it's going to have... Yeah. Well, that's just unfortunate. They're killing out our They're killing all our nobles. And by nobles, I of course mean soldiers who've actually survived missions before. We had multiple snapshots at 50%. Sif. Breach. Revenge. I think we found our resident sniper. You in fact did the thing. Alright. No mercy now. We're charging. Dylan's not dead, but he might be soon. No, absolutely. That was a good shot. Alright, we have a rookie here, so you can go for this way around. We hit multiple doors, and apparently we were correct with this door. Anion, being a ghost and being wounded in that one mission has made him awesome. Possibly invincible. True, that's why we used the tank in position. And he still shot through that and got somebody else. Also, best strategy? Clearly I only use the best strategies. Alright, good news is there's no hole in the ship, so we get some Illyrium out of this. It also has Terror from Deep style door entry, so we don't have to, you know, open the door and walk through and then have bad things happen. You know, other than usually what happens when you open doors and bad things happen. Actually, no, we're going to stay on this side and hope, and we're going to move you there with some time units to react. Oh yeah, these are the upgraded heavy lasers, so that is one of the few advantages I'm taking with this. I think damage might actually be 120 for the upgraded ones. Which I've kind of always played with on XCOM Utils, but I need them in this. Because otherwise there's certain enemies I just cannot deal with. Alright, this won't work, but Dylan, go there. Oh. Dylan? Darn it, Dylan's not dead, he's dead! How could that possibly have happened? The other side of the coin is these are floaters, so they're not exactly the most tanky of alien units. Okay, there we go. So Shadowhawk is now our ruler and captain. So huzzah for that. Surviving Angel, Burning Delta, and Anion make sergeants. Perfect Chiral, 4 kills. Unfortunate, sir. Unfortunate. But yeah, if I go to UFOpedia and just check out the weapons and equipment. Actually, where is the damn thing? Heavy weapons? No. Some crafts and armaments. Heavy laser. Yeah, so laser beam 120. So basically double the strength of the laser rifles. Yeah, this is true. You did survive quite a few shots before that happened. But we will, of course, have to purchase 4 new soldiers. You did, in fact, survive a mission. You may, in fact, survive a few more. We're actually out of interceptor rounds, so we're going to have to purchase some of those. Meanwhile, let's sell some things. But actually, yeah, we'll do the interceptor rounds first. So, storage space. Okay, that's fine. Free mine probes. 50 Illyrium that we can't use. The cardinal sin of XCOM, selling Illyrium. How many times am I going to do it? All of the times. We can sell all of those. Sell all of those. I'm not even going to leave it as an option for research at this point, though we probably will have to go and do some proper research on it. We did lose a few of the nobles, but, you know, it's... Yeah, so Shadowhawk is now captain, and then we just need a bunch of rookies to replace. But yeah, Starfall's still alive. You're at the back. You're our sniper at the moment. You're just at the back shooting things. You're up to 2 kills, 3 missions. Your firing accuracy is still only 43, so how you're our sniper at the moment is kind of crazy, but that's how it's going. And also, because it was mentioned, somebody wanted us to go and buy some incinerator ammo. So we're going to do that. Heavy cannon is okay. It can kill some things. Alright, we're up to 20 soldiers. And we have researched the laser cannon. We can now research laser defenses, and I think that then allows us to have the laser tank as a thing. Actually, we might be able to research it now. Let's find out. There we go. Alright, new manufacture. We want to manufacture a laser Steve. And if we have enough room, we're going to buy a couple of these as well. Okay, I mean, that's not optimal, but we'll do it anyway. Right, small UFO. Intercept. Alright, it's running away. We're just going to return the base. We're not going to be able to find that. Not unless it comes back. Okay, so we have the Cult of Steve's newest creation, and also the most powerful creation it will ever have. Equip craft then, Interceptor 1. So we're going to replace the cannons with lasers, and we're going to replace the cannon with laser. Just because I need to just double check how far the range is, because we may have to go with statements. I think I'll allow the Hyperwave Decoder. Nope, Hyperwave Decoder I think requires alien tech. I might be wrong on that, but if it doesn't require alien tech, we can have a Hyperwave Decoder. But other than that, we're going with just large radar facilities. Okay, that's a problem. Where are you going? Are you a supply ship or are you a battleship? I mean, aliens can come up with a better reason to put some rocks there. Well, the good news is we are now basically done with our research tree. 50 scientists are now going to research how to make medical science a thing. And we may build some laser defenses. So Something I've never ever done in this game ever, but you know, we might as well build some laser defenses. We have researched a medkit. We will now research the motion scanner, and then the only things we can research are things that move us on towards the Avenger. But we can't obviously use anything except the Avenger to do Cydonia. So now we're entirely at the point of having to do stun sticking to get any kind of success out of this. We're going to produce, probably that's far too many, but we'll produce 16 medkits just so we got some in reserve. Oh yeah, I've used the motion scanner. I did that in, because I did a test mission of XCOM, of the final mod pack, and the first terror mission could not find the last alien for the life of me. I actually invested in motion scanners in that playthrough. I probably will invest in motion scanners. I'm not sure I'm going to use them, but I will invest in one. That's our second battleship in Africa, or battleship style of thing, so there might be a base in Africa now. Oh no, there was a terror mission. Okay, that's fine. I want to go for it. I want to go for it in a little bit because it'll be nighttime when we get there, but not sure we can wait. Okay. So Trazian, Shadowhawk, and then 2 more, and then we need to do the whole shuffling. But first off, we need to name a couple new soldiers. We also need to remove you for the pinnacle of Stevehood, and we then also need to put some incendiary ammo on, and I might bring this as well. And 1 medkit. Captain Sir, I'm bored. What's the best armor we can get? We're wearing it. The reason I say we're wearing it is because alien alloys require, obviously, alien alloys. And all of the armors have some build that requires alien alloys in them. So, yeah, this is as good as armor as we're going to get. Yay. Alright. Who do we need to name back? We need to... Oh. We need a new Sith, I know that much. So that'll be Sith version 5 unless you have... Oh, hold on, we'll go with that. Yay, Sith. And you're not wounded, indeed. Who else are we missing? We are missing a Dylan. We are, I think, missing... Who else? And a Commissar. Alright, so we need Dylan and a Commissar in the last 2. Mutant zombie Dylans. And... Commissar 2. Darn it. Can't have the revengeing. There we go. We'll go with that. We also, though, do have to equip the craft, and we do have to put the status in there, so... And... We also need to go... And... There we go. You're also dead, but no one lived up to Perfect Chiral. This is true. I could have revived the Perfect Chiral, but... Actually, we can fix this. There we go, got it. Alright. Sky Ranger. Terrasite 2. Are we going to get this in daytime? I don't think we are. That sun is not coming fast enough. Which is a shame, really. But we can't. If we go back and forth, we'd have to be very careful with just losing the mission entirely. So, Terrasite 2. Electroflares for the rookies. Because they need them. Delboy can also have one just because he's actually got a pistol and it doesn't really affect him. Same with Trazian. Okay. So, bow wielding Starfall. We're going to give you this, and we're going to give you the incendiary ammo. I'm also going to take one of these off. Delta. Left-handed heavy laser seems fine. Yes, all of our elite soldiers get the heavy lasers at the back. Also, Mutant Zombie Dillons is the medic at the moment. That's probably not the best idea. Let's give Delboy the medicine. Alright, what are we up against? We're up against floaters. So Incendiary's good here. I'm also probably going to wait a turn here, but that was just one automatic. Can we throw an electro flare out that way? We can. Good. Okay. Wait a turn, see what happens. It is a weird looking sniper rifle, but I don't know what's happened to the other gun you had. Okay. Let's hop out. We see two. Let's see if we can fire at them. We're going to fire at the back one first because it makes sense to. Wow, okay then. So fire from multiple directions. Let's throw this. Okay, don't worry about that then. Hop down. Throw that to there. We've set things on fire, and everything is shooting everything. We are not in a good position here. Commissar 2. Missed. Snapshot. Nope, the revengeing has not happened yet. Delboy is going to move out to here, and we are going to auto fire at the close one. And yeah, living civilian. This is true. I have no idea if he's going to be living after this shot. Okay, a little bit of cover. Let's move you forward because I think Sif needs to do a thing here. I'm actually going to drop the electro flare because we need all of the accuracy. 63 duck and 72%. And you still missed. And that's really awkward for where you're positioned. Alright. Trazian. Accurate laser fire, please. Nope, that was not accurate laser fire. Starfall. You are a one true sniper. No line of fire. Version 5 still hasn't hit anything. Oh boy. Well, we've set a lot of things on fire by doing this, but we've not actually, you know, hit the target because there's a fence in the way. XCOM's greatest enemy once again. Alright. Burninating Delta. Has burninated. Well, actually hasn't burninated. He's the one person who's not been burninating things. Everybody else has been burninating. Angel moves up, and Shadowhawk moves up. I mean, we've had worse starts to Terror missions, in all honesty, but that civilian is not going to be alive very long. He's in a room with an alien, and there's another alien there. Sif is dead again. Come, civilian! Your only hope. Oh, there were multiple civilians in that room with 2 aliens. Alright, 1, 2, or 3. Well. You look like an alien to me. You're an alien sympathizer. Yeah, clearly you were an alien sympathizer. Actually, I know what I should do. Throw that over there. There we go. Del Boy, luckiest soldier in XCOM, has just shot with a 16% accuracy twice. Can't do anything with you. Delta, you have 2 targets. Let's fire at target 1. Should be okay for the Reaver for a turn or two. Aim shot with a laser didn't do enough. Let's see if we can kill another civilian. Darn it, missed. Ah, well, maybe next time. Maybe next time, guys. And then we got that. The Reaper isn't actually all that threatening, and actually it's weak to fire, oddly. So, I think this should be an okay... Oh, hello. Well, he's on fire. Trazian, let's go and throw a electro flare over there, even though we don't really need one with the things. Proof indeed the fire was a good idea. True. I mean, I'm not sure it's necessarily massively worth it against these things, but you know. It's a nice bonus that does exist. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. Well, he's on fire, and also that thing's dead. And also, oh, that's still that one. I thought we found yet another one. Let's bring in a Shadowhawk. This is fine, indeed. This is fine. I see no problems with this whatsoever. Can we fire again? No. Placing with a successful grenade now would be very fun. But apparently not. Okay. Oh, more. Aim shot. These things have tons of hit points, by the way. But apparently we can do it in 2 because heavy lasers are that great. Use my corpse as half cover. Okay, will do. 4 shots for nothing. Let's go auto fire with Flaming Death. Which, if nothing else, is going to give us line of, which is going to give us a sight on things. Huzzah! We can see him. Perfect. Del Boy, might as well take a shot, I guess. Operation Laser Spam has begun. But not quite good enough. We're doing more damage than the aliens. This is traditional of all of my missions, regardless of things. Need I remind you how I basically go about base defense in this game? Okay. Laser tank has a new target. Actually, laser tank has a couple of targets, but we are going to target the one that can shoot back. Using Egyptian magic. Indeed, explodings. High explosives are the answer to every problem in this game if you let it be. Although still have no idea how I'm going to deal with mutons, because mutons, I think, will resist the high explosives. And they also resist lasers. There are things that are not on fire that should be. Let's fix that. Simply remove the building. There you go. No, I mean, there's definite logic to your plan there. And I feel that as a good captain to this team, I should probably listen to that advice. Fortunately, can I get reaction fire? May I suggest fire? You may indeed suggest fire. Ghosting Onion is dead. Fire for mutons. Could be. I have no idea if mutons actually do anything about fire or not. I don't think they do for some reason. Because very little works on mutons except plasma. Lots of it. Thankfully, they're not as bad as, say, the scorpion. The crab people in the Terror from a Deep game, but you know, still bad. Right, let's move up because I'm fairly certain we saw something shooting for us from this range. Well, okay. We did not see you, but we're going to shoot you anyway. You're gonna need more coffee to get through this. It'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Don't worry. Revengeing. Alright, another floater down. Oh yeah, fire is really bad in most of the XCOM mods. The first time I encountered proper fire on a mission, it was just ridiculous the level of death it was causing. Meanwhile, we're going to snap from you. Meanwhile, we are going to prepare some fire, I think. Yay, we now see it. And it is potentially being burninated. Still getting shot at by random floaters. It is actually on fire. And it has potentially just nommed somebody. Alright, Delta. Let's head up this way because something shot at us. Alright, left-handed Delta was unable to shoot it with that. Snapshot. Just missed. Surviving Angel. Oh, it actually took a hit, which is surprising for a floater. 52 aimed shots, no line of fire. Well, unable to do much from there except be a meat shield. Out of auto shot range, let's just go snapping. Don't shoot the tank! Well, when all other options are exhausted, we will go with fire. Your name has been noted down. Your name has been noted. No line of fire. Well, we'll keep that up. You never know. He might even kill himself with that. No line of fire. Alright, we'll just keep that as is. Well, there's still aliens with plasma around, so we're going to have to keep looking. Oh boy. Alright, move around. Aim shot. Interestingly, there's a civilian right there that's kind of missed. Alright. Well, we know you were killed by a random person, and in fact, we see a random floating person. No line of fire. Oh, I love these kind of long-range shots of doom. Especially when you somehow actually get one. Well, okay then. I think we're just going to duck and wait then. Because I don't see a reason to do much else at this point. Floating soldier, floating navigator is panicked, so 2 up, and also there's 1 additional reaver up that way. Steve is taking damage. So fire damage is kind of relating into the game a little bit. Burninating. Good takeout. Alright. So there's at least 2 panicked floaters that will need to pick up their guns this round. Question is, where are they? Where are they hiding? Technically, I could be going for captures. The downside is with trying to capture floaters, generally speaking, is that A, they're not psionic, which I guess isn't a problem in this challenge particularly, but also just the logistics of them hiding in places where you can't actually get them with stun sticks, which is our only option. That being said, let's start equipping the stun sticks and going out for them. Steve on fire, humanity's greatest weapon. It's a thing, certainly. I hope Steve doesn't burn to death before this mission ends, because that could happen. And you don't have an electro flare. Who does have an electro flare? You do. We need to be able to see things. Door that's not open. Alright, we got at least 3 floaters around. Unfortunately, none of them are saying leader. And that would be the only one that's relevant for us to kill. Also, that one wasn't panicked. Alright, well, we got one that wasn't panicked there, which is a bit annoying, because that one might actually have been one that we'd have liked in terms of rank. We do actually have alien containment set up, so we could do things. So Steve currently showing at 47. Yep. Things around here, although that could easily just have been from earlier. Alright, call that. Hello. That was a very clear bit of garden as well. Is that somewhere else, or was that actually where I thought it was? Yep. You're blind, sir! You're also attacking somebody with a stun gun, so you're probably fine. However, you do now see 2. Yeah, okay. You don't see them anymore. It's all good. Well, let's see if Delboy can luck out and get one through there. Trazian, let's turn around, go for an aimed shot. I'm going to aim at the 1. that is flying over there and actually hit him, which is amazing enough. Burninating. Good shot. So the other one's on the arm of a stun gun, so we're not too worried about him at this point, but obviously you need to just make sure of things. I mean, he might already be panicked. We have been panicking a couple of them. Okay, let's run on the edge of the map. So there's a chance people are in there, and that's where we're going to go next. I think it does automatically count as spam if you try to apply twice. However, it normally tells me about that sorts of things. Okay, that's everyone. We actually got a positive score on our second Terror mission. 104. Let's ignore that line there. It looked like an alien. You all saw it. You all saw it. It definitely looked like an alien. Also, we saved one whole civilian. One! Enjoy your on-fire town. We have saved you. Everything is good. Stat-wise, everybody gained a strength boost, everybody gained a stamina boost, everyone gained time units, everyone gained accuracy. A lot of people gained throwing ability because we're throwing electro flares out. Overall, all good. Trazian now makes Sergeant. We lost Yay, Sif, Bowwatting Starfall, and Ghosting Onion, who killed 7 people up to Sergeant level. We saved the civilian the worries of life and living. Absolutely, that is entirely the correct way to think about that. Alright, let us purchase 3 new recruits. Let us sell off all of the stuff we can't use. So, we're going to keep one of each of the corpses because that is going to give our scientists something to do in the rest of this. Because they're not going to be able to research any of this stuff. Nope, none of that stuff. None of that stuff is relevant. Fire clearly works. Ignore the burning hellscape, indeed. Indeed. Fire is an option. If we burn the earth, the aliens won't want it. Definitely a theory. Mind you, I don't think we want it either. Cold tea. That's a mistake. Okay. China isn't happy with your ability to deal with its alien activity in its territory and has decided to reduce financial commitment. However, all of the people nearby, and Canada and Australia for some reason, in spite... Australia didn't like us in the first hand. They've obviously had no aliens come anywhere near them since. India's out of our range as well, so is Canada. So I'm a bit confused at why those people are giving us stuff, but hey. Positive score. We've also researched the motion scanner, everybody's favourite bit of technology. And now we're going to research things for the pure benefit of just getting towards the Avenger. We do need UFO power source, UFO navigation for that. We're also going to manufacture 2 motion scanners. But we're not going to make a big deal of it. Alright, we have a small UFO. Let's center and intercept. So let's see if laser weapons work on this. Exactly how short the range is. Go to last known location. Intercept with Interceptor 1. Okay, slightly better than a cannon range, but it's not great. Not if it's the only option. Since we're in daylight, we're going to go straight out for that one. So let's equip the craft. So, crew up. Imperfect chiral, and then we need 2 more people. So let's actually just equip those on. Check the equipment. We're going to bring in... We've nearly got a medkit for everybody, which is nice. I dubbed myself Starfall the First. I mean... Maybe? Alright, soldiers. So we need to name you. We've recruited you. That's what happens when basically you survive. You are the sole survivor of an XCOM mission. We recruit you. Shut that. So yeah, we do need a new Starfall. There we go. So Starfall the Foolish. Because why you have to be foolish to go into this. And then, as is tradition, we need to give the rookies their opportunity to shine. Yep. It's certainly not to get them killed first. Certainly not. Absolutely. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. We have a Steve at the front. I mean, Steve is the honoured position. If we wanted to just use you as cannon fodder, we would put you in front of Steve. That's clearly not what's going on. Don't worry about it. Sky Ranger. This is probably going to be my last mission tonight. But we'll see. If this is quite short, we'll carry on, I guess. And yeah, we get there in the daytime. Okay, so good news is everybody now gets a med kit on top of their arsenal. Imperfect King. Do I want to give you a stun stick as well? I guess not. Med kit is probably arguably more useful than a stun stick. You, however, can have a stun stick. You can definitely have a stun stick. You've actually got quite a lot of strength for that, so that's good. Probably want to give you a medkit rather than that, though. Stun stick for Delboy. Stun stick for Trazian. Stun stick in the inventory and a medkit. Medkit for you, medkit for Shadowhawk, and that will do. Okay, turn 1, and again, we're going to pass the turn. I mean, you know, there's always that chance. I mean, you kind of can see that already, but yeah, we'll go through a quick soldier review at the end of the first stream. The important thing, though, is that all 3 of the Steves have survived every mission thus far. And if that is tempting fate, well, we've done it. Sectoids again. Okay, that's fine. So, duck. And we have enough for an aim shot, so we'll take the aim shot. Missed. Imperfect arrow. I've actually given you another... heavy laser, so let's see if you can use it. You can! Maybe one day you'll be at the back of the Sky Ranger too. But probably not. And I would like one more just on random cover duty, so... Yay! Alright. Number of doors opening, and one of those is that door, because I don't think that was open before we did this. So let's move the door. I'm actually not going to shoot with Steve because we prefer to give some of the rookies a chance. All right, aim shot. Can Sif at the 6th time of asking. It'll happen. I mean, this is probably the most accurate Sif we've had thus far. Aim shot, no line of fire. Alright, it's at least telling us what's in the way. So, let's try it now. Teamwork! I didn't realise that was a thing it was doing. I don't know whether that's just, I didn't have that on in the last model. Oh, I hate this class of ship. This class of ship is the worst. It's impossible to crack it without losing soldiers. Yeah, Dulcie, you're a sergeant. That's why you're at the back of the ship. Ah, the big square death box. I volunteer for any and all suicide missions. Got it. Don't worry, Sif. You are ready. You're ready for this. You have been trained. That being said, most of them appear to be outside the ship. Because at most this has about... This can have 8. You've hit something. It just hasn't killed anything yet. Sir Starfall, the foolish. I mean, I know how to break this ship. Oh, there's a very easy way to break this ship. Unfortunately, I'm far too close. So yeah, we know how we're going to break this ship. Absolutely, we know how this is going to happen. I just have to work out where how far the optimal range is. Okay. So, we have a number of soldiers here. In fact, we're just going to bring out a couple more, just because we might as well have them available. Okay, so Prime 0. Throw that. Out of range. I wish we hadn't primed this to 0 now. Okay, this is now potentially suicide. If Sif dies, it's probably going to take out half the team. So we're going to be moving subtly away, I think, because I primed that to 0, and it will explode if she drops it. It's basically now a dead man switch. But she wasn't strong enough to throw it the full distance, so we're going to have to prepare. You can stay on cover, you're a rookie. Okay, that's fine. Right, so Sif has moved forward. Let us throw this to there. There's actually a hole in the top of the ship, but anyway. Run away! Don't care about that. Run away. It looks safe, but I'm still taking 2 steps back with every soldier. Take 2. Well, that was some good reaction fire training. They weren't even in there. Darn Chinese explosives, absolutely. Absolutely, they weren't even in there. Oh boy. Imperfect Carol, you have made Sergeant. Well done. Well, I mean, to be fair, this is the very easy part of it. This is where all the technology kind of matters and it's still generally building up. The next stream is probably going to be much, much, much more difficult as we start encountering snake men, as we start encountering potentially mutons this early in the game, as we start encountering ships that we just cannot deal with, and we have our first base assaults to try and resolve. Yeah, this is going to get increasingly difficult after this point. But so far, it's been good, and we now have 2 motion scanners. We'll spend time on, see if anything important happens, but we'll probably stop at the next significant event. Maybe next week, next Thursday. I might start doing a Thursday XCOM stream. Oh, 1-man interceptor craft. Interesting. These are usually envoys to countries. So we do want to shoot that down if we can get a chance to. This will almost certainly destroy it if we kill it. Yeah, god damn it. Run away. Thankfully, these aren't the fastest of ships. That being said... Oh, whoa, whoa, it's landed. That's a really odd place to land because there's no countries there. Alright, well, since it is a one-man ship, we're going to go and take it out. We've researched the UFO power source, which I believe gives us Illyrium as a possible project. Maybe not, though. I think we do have to research alien alloys, but again, we're not going to be able to use them. Alright, we're not ending the stream. We're going to do this because it's only a one-man ship. So, in theory, the same configuration. And since it is only one person in the Arctic... Alright, we can't kill it with Steve. We can't kill it with Steve. We have to at least try and kill it with somebody else. I also didn't reconfigure. Alright, imperfect character. Actually, no. I know who we need to do this with. You're covering. Come on, Sif. This is your moment. This is your moment. You cannot possibly fail here. Right. I know what we're going to do. We are going to make this happen. Sif, you are going to kill this alien. You gotta kill! We gain a single alien alloy for that. It's fine, I had you covered. It was all good. Definitely covered. Hero of our Complex. Indeed, Hero of our Complex award has been awarded. To Steve, most likely, not you. Alright. Well, let's save the game, and I'm going to call that a stream here, so... Human Tech 1. And next time, we will do more stuff, things and stuff, with humanoid technology attempting to win XCOM. So, until the next time, folks.